Hey guys, so the last video I made, I was using my little homemade buffer when I was polishing some parts, and I had someone ask if I could show that a little bit about how I made it. It hooks up to my radial arm saw, and if you do a lot of buffing, or if you have to purchase these parts, it's probably more economical to just buy a buffer, and it probably is going to work better too. But I just happen to have all these parts laying around, and I've got this old radial arm saw that I really like. It belonged to my wife's grandfather, and I just kind of like fun little attachments for stuff. So anyway, I'll just real quickly review how I put it together, and I'll show you how it works. Alright, so that's what it looks like. All this is just it's a couple little pillow block bearings. You can find these about anywhere. I've just thrown a little pulley on there. There's nothing hard to find about any of these parts, and just a small piece of plywood. I went ahead and painted it to match, so it matched the rest of my workbench. So on the saw here, I'm going to remove this guard and pop the blade off. It's loose right now. Take both these spacers off. And there are a lot of attachments you can use with radial arm saws. DeWalt and everyone who made them offered all kinds of attachments. And I just found a small pulley. It's got the same size arbor. Slip that guy on there. And then we pull out our saw stop. I've taken and I just glued on a little piece of oak there. That'll slip right into that groove. I went ahead and I put a screw through because I didn't know if I'd have problems with this lifting on me. I don't even know if it was necessary or not. But anyway, then if we tighten down our table stops here, it's really easy to tension it. Because I don't make it too tight. And then there's a saw stop that'll keep that from sliding. You can still run the guard on it. For illustration purposes, I'll just leave it off. So anyway, that's it. It works pretty good. You could change your RPM, put whatever size drive pulley you want. And I've used it a few times. I have virtually no money in it. I guess the belt. I did have to pick up a belt for it. And if I'm going to do a lot of buffing, I probably will go ahead and buy a regular bench, buffer. But it does work real good. This one has bushings and oil cups, so you have to make sure you put a couple drops of oil in there every so often. But anyway, it's pretty basic. And slip right off there. Loosen that up. Come right out. And then it weighs almost nothing, so I just hang it on the wall when I'm not using it. And that's all there is to it. Just a couple pieces of pine it's bolted to get enough offset so the buffing wheel doesn't hit forward. But anyway, that's what it is, and so far it's worked pretty good for me.